talking about?
Don't start.
Start what?
Lying.
Okay, you're acting like a crazy person.
And what would cause that? What is the one thing that would drive me absolutely insane? That's right. You and Deacon. And I know all about it.
How does it feel?
Great.
And what about when you walk?
It's very comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And when you dance?
I love this part.
When I dance?
Come on, girl. That dress is meant to be worn when you're partying. All right, I'll help you out a bit.
Hey, what's going on in here? Do you want me to call the riot squad? What is this?
Oh, yeah.
What happened? Did somebody put something extra in the coffee?
Well, actually, I was just practicing for the wedding.
The wedding? Whose wedding? Yours? Yours? Antonio, are you engaged to be married?
You did not.
I did.
You proposed to Tony?
You can't be that surprised, Clark.
He turned you down, right? He's not going to put you through this.
He said maybe.
Maybe. And he claims to care about you.
He loves me. And if it wasn't for his HIV, we'd already be engaged.
You can't do this. Okay, Tony may not give a damn about what happens to you, but I do. And I am not going to let you throw your life away.
Now stop it. The only reason I even told you was because I wanted you to see how serious I am. Tony and I, we don't know how much time we have. But we do know that we're not going to waste any more of it worrying about what you all think.
Did you tell your parents?
No. And you are not going to either. Oh my gosh.
What?
My mom and dad, they just came out on the terrace. Come on.
So Brooke's upset.
Yes, yeah, she is. And the fact is, I'm a little disappointed myself.
Really? A new baby in the family? I thought you'd be very pleased.
Stephanie. Rick is still in school, and Amber is... Look, I know you feel very good about Amber.
Yes, so?
And I'll admit she's come a long way, but she still has very deep feelings for Deacon.
She says she doesn't.
The fact that she won't admit it really bothers me.
Eric, I understand how you feel about this, and you're certainly entitled. And you're more than welcome to talk to me about it anytime you want. But I don't want you to discuss this with Rick.
You're saying he's happy about the baby.
Well, it was his idea. I think he's thrilled. They have both worked very hard to get to this point. I don't want anything to spoil it for them.
I don't know what you heard, but...
Makes it pretty hard to know what to say, huh? How big of a lie to tell?
No, I don't have to lie because there's nothing going on between Deacon and me.
Not since you ended it. How long has it been, Amber? A couple of days? Well, congratulations. If you make it a couple more days, maybe they'll give you a medal.
Oh, stop it! There's nothing going on between me and Deacon. Okay, we can work this out. We can get to the bottom of this. Just please don't yell at me, okay? Because I'm worried about the baby.
The baby.
Yeah, stress is not good when you're pregnant, and I have to be careful because I don't want to lose him.
Why not?
How can you say that? This is our baby, right?
I have my doubts.
You think I slept with Deacon? Well, I didn't.
But you wanted to.
No. Mm-mm.
Amber, you were fantasizing about him.
How'd you know that? Ginger. Oh, God. Why would she tell you something like that?
I didn't give her any choice.
Well, I fantasize about things all the time. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do them.
Yeah? Well, Amber, how far would you go?
Too far. Too far. I went way too far, but I stopped it. I mean, didn't Ginger tell you that?
She didn't have to tell me. I saw it. I saw you at the lair. I saw the way you stopped it. Crying in his arms, kissing him, telling him that you loved him. Damn it, Amber, I begged you to be honest with me, to tell me if you wanted out.
I don't.
Why, if you love him so much?
No. I like Deacon and I was attracted to him.
Oh, I see. So you're lying to him too, huh? You don't really love him?
No, he's not the right person for me.
Oh, I get it. He's not gullible enough. You want someone that you can walk all over.
I want somebody I can count on.
Yeah, to keep coming back no matter what you do or how many times you lie.
I'm not lying.
How the hell do I know? How the hell am I supposed to know anymore? I want someone who I can count on just as much as you do. But I don't have that, do I? I can't be with someone who I can't trust.
I'm not going to be the one to rain on Rick's parade.
Good. He has enough to deal with his mother.
Well, you can't blame Brooke for being concerned. Amber hurt Rick very badly a couple of years ago.
Yes, honey, but she's grown up, and she learned from that mistake.
Yeah? I hope you're right.
Yeah, Rick. She appreciates what she has. She's happily married to Rick. She loves him. She's happy to be part of this family. She's going to have a new baby. She's not going to do anything to jeopardize that. And another thing. Of all the children that you have, Rick is the one you should be the least concerned about.
And at the other end of the spectrum,
Kristen. Did you see her today?
I think she's avoiding me.
Doesn't it tell you something? That you're afraid to tell your parents what you're doing.
I am not afraid. I just don't want them pressuring Tony. This is our decision.
Kristen, this has an impact on everyone.
Look, life is short. It's precious. There's all the more reason to cling to the little bit of beauty that you find.
Do you think AIDS is going to be beautiful? Do you? Because that is what you are clinging to. Disease, despair, death.
Mil gracias, mi amor. You look beautiful.
Absolutely lovely. Thank you, darling. All right. Matador. Are you engaged to be married?
No.
Oh.
But what would you say if I said I were?
I don't know. I would probably say something like, congratulaciones.
You wouldn't think it's irresponsible of me?
What?
Well, I have an uncertain future, Sal.
Oh, well, fine. I'll tell you what. I will go out and buy you a pine box, and you can crawl in
Come
it right
on.
now.
That's not what I'm saying, okay? I know HIV isn't a death sentence. You just have to keep on going, and I am. It's just marriage. I don't know if that would be fair to Kristen.
She can make that decision for herself.
She has. She proposed to me.
Are you telling me that Christian Forrester
Got
actually...
down and dirty on one knee and asked me to marry her.
That is amazing. That is amazingly wonderful. You know something, I like this girl more and more every day.
Tell me about it.
Well, you're going to say yes, aren't you?
I have a surprise.
Oh, yeah? And what's that?
My uncle is in town.
Arturo?
See,
He's here for a recording session.
Is your uncle a musician?
Sal, he's not just a musician. You haven't heard of Arturo Sandoval?
Arturo Sandoval? Mm-hmm. The world-famous jazz musician?
Sí.
He's your uncle?
Not just her uncle, her favorite uncle.
Senor Sandoval, it is such an honor to meet you. I'm your biggest fan. I really am. I thought you were absolutely brilliant at the Hollywood Bowl during the Latino Jazz Festival.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Sally, call me Sally. This is my place.
Oh, it's a big pleasure to meet you. And we appreciate you keeping Sofia out of trouble.
Oh, it's all right. Actually, she keeps me out of trouble, too. It's a mutual pleasure.
Antonio.
Hola, Arturo.
How are you, man?
Muy bien. Doing well.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear because, you know, Sofia has told me what you have been going through, and she says you've been very brave. You have my respect.
Oh, coming from you, it means a lot.
You know, Senor Sandoval, things are definitely looking up for our young genius here. He's engaged to be married.
Tony? No, really?
No, not really. I haven't said yes yet.
She proposed to you?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to meet this girl.
Actually, that could be arranged.
There is more to Tony than this disease. God, why can't anyone see that?
You know what I see? I see a life full of promise and potential wasted. Kristen, you're going to wind up being a nursemaid to him. And you know what you're going to be left with? No kids, no partner. Kristen, you're going to regret this.
And if I walk away and leave him alone to suffer, you don't think I'd regret that?
There's got to be a middle ground.
Not when you love someone as much as I love Tony.
I don't know how I'm going to get through to her, Stephanie.
Gee, I can't imagine why. She's just like you, headstrong.
Yes, but she's never been reckless. She's risking her life to be with this man. Honey, I don't want to end up holding my baby's hand while she dies, thinking that I could have done something.
Rick, you can trust me. I proved that.
Tell me you're joking.
I sent him away. I shouldn't have kissed him, I know.
Is the least of our problems. I don't even know who I'm married to anymore. I thought I was closer to you than anybody. So what if Mom and Deacon had this crazy idea about who you were? I knew you better. You must think I'm a total idiot.
No.
Oh, come on, Amber, admit it.
Rick, I love you so much. I didn't tell you that stuff because I didn't think it mattered. It wasn't gonna change anything, and I was ashamed. I didn't want to have those feelings.
But you couldn't control them.
No, I did.
Yeah, when you got pregnant, when you had no choice.
What are you talking about? The pregnancy was a choice. I wanted to have your baby. I wanted us to raise a family together, and that's...
Save it. You're only making it worse.
Oh, Rick, come on, listen to me.
I did listen to all that bull about how you wanted your kids to have a better childhood than you. You are just like your mother.
Don't say...
What, you think I'm happy about that? You think that's what I wanted for my kids? A mother who lies and tramps around?
Stop it!
Oh, I get it.
No.
You were gonna fool them like you did me, huh? Well, maybe we'll get lucky and our kids will never know just how trashy their mother really is.
Oh, thank you, mi amor, thank you.
So, Arturo, you know, Kristen is a huge fan of yours. She's seen you play in New York.
Oh, Newman was a good taste.
Are you recording tonight?
No, I came in early to see Sofia.
But we can all go to dinner tonight. I don't mind sharing my Uncle Tito Mio. Maybe you could play for Tony and Kristen.
No. Would you?
I would be happy to.
Maybe gracias, Arturo. I wouldn't even know
That
what
is
to
a
say.
wonderful idea.
Is Kristen going to get her answer tonight?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Tonight will be a night that she will never forget.
You promised me that you'd never call me that.
You're gonna talk to me about broken promises?
I am not trashy, okay? I just didn't know what to do. Deacon, he just kept pushing and pushing to your mother.
You leave her out of this.
I did the right thing in the end.
And that's supposed to be enough for me?
I'm getting better, Rick. I am. I didn't let it go too far. I could have, and not because I'm in love with Deacon or something, but just because I just get this, I don't know, just something inside me. It just self-destructs every time I get too happy.
Too happy? Amber, what is that?
Don't you ever feel like it's too good to be true? That it can't last? Well, I just get this sense sometimes. Everything is just, something's gonna mess it all up, and that something always ends up to be me.
You need help.
Yes, yeah. No, you have helped me. You have. I didn't sleep with Deacon, and I didn't run off with him.
And you're proud of that?
Yes, I am, and you know why? You know why? Because the old Amber, she would have done that. She would have just slept with him and not even thought about it. She would have hated herself, but she would have done it because she would have thought there was no way to hold on to you anyway. Rick, you're the first person who believed in me. Nobody else ever thought I had anything to offer. So neither did I. And when bad things would happen, I just figured I deserved it. And good things would happen, and I thought that I didn't. And so I would just mess it all up. Like I did the first time with you. But then you forgave me. And I never thought you could, but you did. And you fought so hard to get me back into your life.
Don't remind me.
But don't you see? Don't you see? If somebody as great as you thought that I was special, then maybe I was. And maybe I could make you happy. And maybe I could be happy too. Without it all just falling apart. You changed me. You did. And I know it took a very long time and a lot of mistakes, and including Deacon. But after all these years, I finally realized that I was worth your love.
How ironic.
What?
That after all these years, I finally figured out that you're not worth it. You haven't changed. You haven't learned anything. You are the same manipulative con artist you were when I met you. Only I was too blind to see it.